Hello, and thank you for attending this ACT Tip by Design R1 software. In this video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do a simple import of an Excel document. So with ACT open, we'll go ahead and go up to the File menu, jump down here to Import, and before you do any kind of imports, it's always best practices to do a backup of your database. And that's done, just backup, database, and then go ahead and choose where you want to back it up to and hit OK. We'll go back up to the file menu here, do import, and it starts the wizard. Since we are dealing with an Excel document here, we'll do the drop down and choose Excel, and we'll browse to our file, and we're going to choose that one. Since we don't have any username or password for the Excel document, we don't have to fill that out. That's basically if you're wanting to import an ACT database into your ACT database. Choose contact records because those are the records that we want to do. When it comes to doing a typical import or a custom import, we always suggest best practices being custom import, and I'll show you for a reason why. That other box that I clicked through really quick was, do you want to import the first record? If you have column headers on that first row, you do not want to import the first record. If you do not have column headers, you do want to import that first record. So what this is telling us is in our source document, so in our Excel document, these are the column headers it has, and these are what it tries to match in the database to. So as you can see, there is a couple of them. If they are blank, ACT will just leave those columns alone, won't even bother to import the information in. But you can come through the drop-down menu here and choose any kind of any data or any field in the database that you want to import it into. So this is kind of a fun one that I just created in our Excel document, and I'm going to have that mapped to. Let me get down here to the user fields. So we're going to map it to user 1. So what that does is allows us to, without having access to create the new field in ACT, we can still import our information in, and then if we need to, we can import that field, or we can create the field and then move that information over to that new field we just created. Hit next. What do we want to do when it finds duplicate records? If the contact already exists, merge them. If not, go ahead and add them. That's fine. That's default. Next, and then hit import. Watch the green bar go across, and it is now done. And just to make sure that information did come across, we're going to go do a lookup. Other fields. Scroll down to user 1, and we want that user 1 field to contain data. We don't care what it contains, as long as it contains data. And this is our lookup, I believe, that we just imported. Let me take a look. Yep, that's it. Halloween costume was the field. That's what this person is going to for Halloween. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us on Twitter at DesignR1LLC and like us on Facebook at DesignR1Software. Thank you, and look forward to the next video.